They came to the forest with nothing but bruised hearts, broken rules, and names the old world tried to erase. Runaways, outcasts. Kids from every corner, every color, every age, brave enough to disappear. Together, they became the Ephibz. Under black branches and moonlit leaves, they built what no kingdom would give them. Safe camps became villages. Villages became empires. And from root, stone, corn stalk, and stolen scrap, castles rose between the trees. They lived by the way of the Ephibophetz, protect the lost, share the fire, bow to no tyrant. But beyond the forest, the older rulers gathered in suits, uniforms, and cold smiles. They called themselves order. They promised control. They wanted every road, every field, every child, every future. Then the sickness showed. Their anger cracked their skin. Their eyes went hollow. Their voices turned hungry. The oppressors were becoming what they had always acted like, zombies in crowns of power. So the Ephibz lit the signal fires. A hooded leader stepped forward. A green-haired scout raised the banner. Archers, slingers, builders, dreamers, and rebels moved as one. This was not a battle for revenge. This was a battle to breathe. The forest uprising had begun. And the Ephibz would rather be legends among the trees than prisoners in someone else's world. In the dystopian present, the forest was the last place the old world could not control. Beneath black branches and drone-lit skies, the runaways gathered, outcasts, orphans, dreamers, fighters. Every skin tone, every scar, every story, united under one name, the Ephibz. They did not come to conquer, they came to live free. Guided by the way of the Ephibophetz, they built more than shelters. They raised hidden villages, wooden towers, bridges through the canopy, castles of root and stone. Their law was simple. Protect the lost, feed the hungry, and never bow to fear. But beyond the trees, the older oppressors marched in suits, armor, and rage. They called themselves order. They brought shields, rifles, spotlights, and speeches. They promised to take the forest, break the children, and rule the world from its ashes. Then the change began. Their faces cracked, their eyes emptied, their anger rotted into hunger. The old rulers were becoming something worse than tyrants. Zombies in human clothes. At the edge of the corn and the wildwood, the Ephibz stood together. The hooded boy with the corn mark, the green-haired banner-bearer, the slingshot girl, the mohawk archer, and hundreds more behind them. No first strike. No surrender. When the drones descended, the forest rose. This was not the end of the world. This was the first night of freedom.
At dawn, the cornfield whispered before it roared. Between the stalks, the young ones gathered. Brown hands, pale hands, black braids, green hair, shaved heads, painted faces. They carried no throne, no conquest flag, only a promise scratched into wood and cloth. Free, not owned. Beyond the barbed wire, the old order awoke in iron suits and polished shoes. Drones swept the rows with white light. Loudspeakers barked one command: obey or become useful. Useful meant empty eyes, slow feet in mud, joining gray crowds already turned into zombies. So the youth did not run. A boy with a cornstalk mark on his hoodie raised his staff. A girl with dark lipstick drew her slingshot. A red mohawk archer aimed at the nearest drone. From the forest edge, drums rolled low as thunder. Then the sun broke. Stones flew, arrows snapped. The first drone dropped into the corn like a dead metal crow. Zombies stumbled, confused by music, color, and voices chanting together. The rebels surged from field to forest, not to destroy the world, but to take it back. They built watchfires, gardens, treehouse councils, hidden paths, and safe empires where nobody kneeled. By sunrise, the old order knew the truth. You can zombify a crowd, but you cannot bury a future already learning to rise.